Anyway, plan for right now is do just a random seed, and then we'll do some more community asyncs, and see where that takes me, I guess. Save files are full! Alright, well, get out of here, save files. I need to bring up the list of seeds that I have. I have 2 async seeds pulled out that I can go to. And after that, I'll have to go to the Discord in order to pull out more. Alright, here is a new seed. I suppose I will post the seed, so if people want to play along at home, they have that ability. There you go. Here is all the information we have available. I suppose I will, in fact, start my timer for this. That seems like a reasonable thing to do, right? Why does it do this? I gotta cycle through all the colors again until I get to the one that's appropriately... Oh god, why? Oh no, everything is a problem. What did I do? How do I fix this? That should be... Nope, that's not it. Nope. There we go. What? Why? I'm just trying to get rid of the taskbar bit. And it's moving and resizing itself whenever I do so. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to leave it like this. It's going to have that weird little line on the side. And we're just going to have to live with it. Body doesn't let you sleep past 6 a.m. I mean, some people are like that. And, you know, that's... If that's what works for you, that's what works for you. It definitely does not work for me. Yeah, I'm more the opposite. I find it difficult to be in bed before like 1 a.m. And even after 1 a.m. it takes a while for me to get settled. Like, I could probably change that if I needed to. Like, changing sleep habits is difficult but doable, but like, it's not comfortable. Anyway, now that that stuff is settled, let's go. Let's do it. Oh, let's put the live split up. There we go. Now let's go. I minus? Wow. It finally happened. Finally got a practice seed without I+. Married to a night owl. Yeah, that sounds like a thing that happens. Gotta stop jumping there. I think that actually slows me down. D card. It's not taking me anywhere. Yeah! Got them both. Oh, that's an early water mask. What do I do with that? What do I do with an early water mask? That sounds dangerous. Do I go to Serene? I don't know that I go to Serene. Yeah, whatever. Let's go to Serene. Did the moth dodge the Inferno? No, it just took 14 damage and lived. $14, not quite enough to kill it. Blood minus? Okay, that's still minus. That's still a problem. Blood minus, Inferno minus. Oh God. You died a pink bird. This was a mistake. I shouldn't have gone this way. Warp shard. Do I go get the warp shard? I'd be going to get the warp shard so I can immediately warp out. I do have a source of fire. Shattered minus. All minus all the time. What am I doing with all these bad orbs? Potion, love it. I think I am just going to take the warp and warp out. I think that eel would have killed me if it touched me. Going here flooded is more reasonable than going well dry. That's probably true, yeah. Gotta remember not to skip waterfall. Oops. Screwed up the positioning there. Hey, Blade's not minus. We found one not minus. I don't even know if this is going to be better than I minus. I'll be honest with you. Lorb? Oh boy. That bat was like right there. 10-10. How do I feel about blue? Not good is how I feel about blue. One of these races you'll lose to early dry? I mean, maybe. I feel like not that many people go left at the start. So it's like kind of unlikely that it'll both happen and you'll lose to it. Yo, double jump in the moat. Man, I remember last season, I was all about skipping moat and coming back when I had vertical to make it quicker. And you can't do that. I think you just can't do that. Like, moat is always good. It's so bad. Oh, it's still shot the barrel. It still shot the barrel. Jerk. I really need to get better at that jump. Like, it's just so inconsistent for me. Good. That jump works. That's cool. Alright, flooded or no, we're doing the loop. Nether plus? Alright, that's better than Blorb. Wow. I mean, yeah, it's minus, but come on. I don't think you need to orb swap with Nether. Like, Nether and blue are fast enough that orb swapping, I think, doesn't help. Maybe that's worth testing, though. Is it sometimes, like, more or less flooded here? Like, there's two different rates of flooding? It's interesting. I didn't realize there was two different heights there. I'm gonna skip Golden Idol first. We're gonna go get Warp Shards. No pink. I don't usually do this, but I am going to start doing this. I like the idea of going just deep enough to get Warp Shards here, and then going back and doing other stuff. Ah, oh, jeez. I don't know what that was. That was weird. I don't think I want to do Courtyard without Vertical, so we're not going to do Courtyard. I'm just going to come in here and get the Warp Shards. Interesting. Do I have anything to sell? I really don't. You warp out of balcony after Royal Guard Room. Yeah, I'm not going up the towers yet. But, like, I can't get up to the balcony. Wait, can you get up with just double jump? You can't, right? Yeah. Alright, now we'll go do Golden Idol. Although I'm still not fighting the boss. Definitely not feeling capable of fighting a boss right now. And then we'll warp to Serene. Shiny rock. Okay. That's enough to buy some materials. Bombardment plus. Oh, here's an interesting question. Is it faster? Oops. Supposed to be able to get over his head. Is it faster after going all the way to the right here to run back to the left or to warp back to the maw? Shadow Seal. Yeah, we equipped that. Right? Like, I get this. Now, do I warp back or do I run back? Feel like walking is faster when it's flooded? Oh, because it's flooded down there. Yeah, okay, that's fair. All right. That makes sense. That seems like a reasonable guess. Alright, let's see if I can fight Azure Queen like this. I'm not convinced that I can. Pass mask. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, probably worth timing out. I think I can get everything here. Yeah, I'm just gonna run through that. The Nether portal absorbs the poison. Or it would if I let it. Ah, great. Pendulum. Sure. We just go around. We're getting everything. Because I don't have vertical. I left the gas mask, that's fine, I don't care. I don't want to have to need it, so I don't mind. V? And Gilded Egg. What a jackpot. Okay, that's relevant. Maybe. Still no present access. Big jump. Small jump. I screwed it up. It's a big jump, small jump. Big jump, small jump, small jump. Small jump, big jump. Small jump, big jump. Am I gonna die here? I'm gonna die on the other frail. So let's fix that. Kobo? That's not what I want to see. I think I have to do this way. Jumped into the line of fire. Mistakes. Time-worn warp beacon. Economizer doesn't help. Aura? Sure. Commentators shouting at me. Llama specifically shouting at me. Yeah, pretty slow seed. I got double jump and then kind of nothing else. Not even, like, combat capability. I guess Nether Plus? I don't know. I'm not super happy about Nether Plus. It's not nothing, but it's not a lot. Alright. Empire Crown's nice. What's up, Lily? Internet's fine so far. I wonder if they just got it done, like, earlier. Like, stuff just... They you know, started work at 6 a.m. and finished by 9 a.m. and I never needed to pay attention to it. Empress Robe. Empress Robe is real. Gun Plus is also real. And we're still hurting here, huh? What's left? Cantorin? The actual Golden Idol fight? Oh, Azure Queen still. Alright. Yeah, we'll just go back to that dad. With gun in hand. What were they doing? I'm not sure. Something. God. There we go. Oculus, huh? Alright, let's go, Alanas. No infinite Ilanas. Let's go. Oh, this is slow. And it's a C card. All of this stuff will be really useful if I ever make it into the present. You know? Alright, this one is actual food. I will buy the actual food. Alright. Oh god. Okay, great. I have to take the routing I don't like. Okay. Storm Eye, cool. Helpful if I ever find Ravenlord. Ah, didn't catch. You need to stop doing that thing that you're doing. you dropping? Biscuits. I don't know, whatever. I gotta remember to go down here first. Actually, I don't know if I want to go down here first. I probably do want to go down there first. There's a lot of climbing to do here. Gun definitely being gun. Yeah, we take this fight. Doesn't matter who this fight is, we take it. I like that that's out of range. I wasn't sure that it would be. There's a spindle. Equipment. Yes. Sellen's bangle. Yes. Get the heck out of here. Golden idol? Breakable walls. Oh, breakable walls. Okay. Right. I have Oculus now. Oculus was a mistake. Oculus was a mistake. Ether doesn't matter. Warp. What am I doing? Bat ledge. The minor seconds of hesitation trying to decide which is faster, I timed it out. They're the same. Within seconds of it, within like a second of each other. Glass pumping's cool, eventually. I can do the cool save and quit thing here. If stuff doesn't matter. Also, I can see what Canterin is. The Maw. That's an easy one. So bad at these rooms with these little jerks. Okay, no, we're keeping that gear. And then that one rat that, like, sometimes doesn't jump. For reasons. I guess I'm just gonna warp out of this if I'm right. Like, I don't need to save and quit. I'm just gonna warp out. I still don't have a spell. It's, god damn it. It's Golden Idol, and it's that one check in the goddamn Maw Caves. Alright, goddamn Maw Caves, here we go. This one I haven't timed, but I'm pretty sure this is quicker. I don't feel like I need to time this one. Alright. Still not fighting Golden Idol. No tablet. But I do have D and C. Not quite making that jump. I have Kobo. We should take this save. Yeah, the enemies above are way worse. Having to go through the mushrooms just sucks. Next it kills me. Let's not die. Oh, God. That was close. It's neutral. I'm sticking to gun. Not sure if it would have been quicker to teleport out and then come this way. Corruption is plus. And I have elevator. I don't have B, though. Alright, that's fine. I do have C. So yeah, this works out fine. Yes. Okay, yeah. Actually, just take me up the elevator, which is much quicker. Yeah, Jin is minus. Yeah, Tome not very good here. You're the tablet? Alright. Reason to go back to the library. I still don't have pyramid access, which is maybe worrisome. Missed the jump. There we go. Decent fight. I do love gun. Vanilla access would take 6 more pieces. Oh yeah, because I don't have any of the lasers either. Jeez. No A either. Great, great. What's up, Tumberry James? How's it going? Iron Plus. Oh, thank you. Everything's in desolation, huh? Two Timespinner pieces and Mysterious Warp Beacon in desolation, huh? Light wall. Alright, that gives me access to things. Still going to desolation first. Radiant Plus? I'm not gonna turn that down. Oh, there's a way to do this fast. And that was not it. That was also not it. But whatever. One of them you put in async? Cool. I guess I could go back and fight Maw? Whatever. It's Boots. You're dead. That's pink. Pink is neutral. Out of the way! Well, I guess if it's anything relevant, we're double dipping. I was hoping that would be a throw trap. French time zone Griffin. I moved to call that aged vanilla. Worrisome. There's not that many more locations available to me. Wine vanilla? Sprite, not helpful. What is a vanilla wine? Okay, berry pick me up. Here's Sparrow Trap. My god. Yeah, whatever. Teleporting out of here anyway. Hi. Yep, haven't fought Golden Idol, and now I have Vertical. Chardonnays can have vanilla notes. Okay. Alright, well, if we need a wine reference, we have Chardonnay in our back pocket. Nope. How's this gonna work? Alright, attic first. It is double jump that wall, it's true. Oh, and I have the wheel. I've had the wheel for a while, actually. There it is. Oh, oh no! The modern warp beacon, what? After having to do... Oh my god, I have to double dip the present. That's so funny. Oh, I hate it here. I could still fight Golden Idol. You know what? Let's go fight the Golden Idol. I've been putting this off for too long. Oh, and I have pink. Zarian. The destination was Zarian. And I can check Bombardiers too. Yeah, it's really funny to have library access from Wheel and Spindle, and then to also need to, like, dip in and out, and then go to Zarian. I can tank everything you can throw at me. Not a problem. A laser? Oh, I don't like this seed. This seed sucks. Yeah, I'm not very good at this yet either. Metal wristband. Great, love it. There's not going to be a warp shard in there. That's the equipment menu, Jim. No warp shards in the equipment menu. We'll start with not Zarian. decent climb. Yep, there's the warp beacon. Gonna need that. Oh, I get the one up here first, then I don't have to come back. B key card. Jesus, what a seed. I'm gonna take this save, not because I need to save and quit, but because I don't like being poisoned. That's all the lasers. And I have mysterious. Oh my god, I have all the access. I hate this. All right, well, okay. Inner pyramid. I believe in Siren's Cave. Who resists sharp? Doesn't Zarian resist sharp? Yeah, I can see how well that went for him. I mean, this is where routing matters, for sure. Like, the order in which you did the things to get you here. And, who else resists sharp? There's one other boss that resists sharp. I'm not talking about boots. There's one other non-boots boss that resists sharp, I think. Idol, maybe? Idol would make sense. Nope. This is not what I was looking for. Still no A key card, though, which is kind of funny. Could have just stopped time, but you know, whatever. Oh, I knew it! I knew it. Alright, I am checking exactly the Geyer, and then we're going to the pyramid. God, this sucks. And I have no spells. They drop librarian robes and librarian hats? Wild. Do I have hammer? I don't think I have hammer. I have not been paying attention to my spells. I do have hammer. Oh my god. Yeah, hammer would have been good. Oh, I know where it is. It's in Regret, obviously. That one I'm close enough to that I don't need to jump. It's not in Regret? Incredible. How is it possible? Alright, well, it's not in the pyramid. Because who ever heard of this last check ever having anything? But we'll check it anyway, just because I'm here. Oh, I guess I didn't check right before the boss door. We can still check right before the boss door. And then we'll just have to... Genza's holding it. Like, just Genza's holding it. The real Gear 3 was the friends we made along the way. I believe that. To the library. Convenience chest? Is that what we're calling it? Y'all ready for flooded lab? I'm sure it's going to be flooded. There's no reason for it to be not flooded. Excuse me. Oh, this isn't going to work out. Where? I know I had some sand. There we go. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no. I am familiar with the... Yes. That is exactly what that chest is. The one that scarred everybody from last year. Hey, it's not flooded. Alright, well, somewhere here... there will be... That doesn't matter. I do not need a colossal neutral blade. Now you get to see my funny lab routing. I did this wrong! I did this wrong. Oh, Never mind. Everything's fine. That's not where I was expecting it to be, but that is an okay place for it. I have a way that I want to route lab in my head, and that wasn't it, but that worked out okay. And I keep going the direction that I wasn't planning on going for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, yeah, we'll just gun you. I don't care. What a seed. 54-38? I feel like that was still slow. Gear in lab is always a problem, though. Yeah, final hit on the boss. Bleh. What a slog of a seed. This is one of those seeds where instead of going to get all the random, like, breakable walls and stuff, the person I was running against just went straight into the lab the moment they had 3 lasers and B card. And they beat me by, like, 10 minutes. Oh, no. Actually, there was the extra gear in elevator towers, wasn't there? There was the extra gear in elevator towers. They went straight for the lab, and then they went into Emperor towers, and they are just clearing up the Emperor boss fight right now, because they still don't have the gear that was in elevator towers. Alright, I'm not as mad. Last laser access was pretty late. It was pretty late. Yeah, there was some last locationing of things, right? Or almost last locationing of things. This is a weird one for sure. It took a while to get started. No jokes, no jokes. Very early double jump and then nothing forever. Okay. Call that a seed. It wasn't a meme, surprisingly. Going to time the left Serene runs. Oh, yeah, I should do that. I want to do that. Thank you for the reminder. So in Serene... Was it Serene or Desolation that I had the question? Like, it must have been Serene, right? Yeah, starting from the ledge. Right? So it's like coming from the left side, because I don't have the vertical to get up here on my own. So I'm grabbing this, and then running left after having grabbed the warp. This is the water mask without vertical question, where I have gone down and around and back up. And now I need to go to the Azure Queen spot. And it's the question of, starting from here, do I warp or do I run? Right? Oh, I should have hit the save there. That would have been smart. I'm just going to go until I hit the save here. 28 seconds. Yes, hitting the save here would have been smart. Save me some number of seconds backtracking. So now the next question is... Wow, fuck off. Alright, let's pretend I know how to navigate menus, actually. Oh, way slower. Okay, cool. Yeah, water is slow. This just in, water is slow. News at 11. Cool. Well, I'm glad to have confirmation that water is slow. Cool. All right. Overall, that felt good. Is there anything else that I want to practice? Oh, bombardiers. Light wall bombardiers. Actually, let's go see about light wall bombardiers, because I did that very slowly. And this is the kind of thing I want to be able to do. Okay, I mean, that's pretty much what I want, right? Yeah. So that's if I have double jump. If I don't have double jump... That's not tall enough. Oh my god, that's also so slow. Alright, that does it. We can do right, left, right. That's not bad. Yeah. And maybe with May of maybe with May of not helping, that's like a little bit slower, but not too much slower. All right, that worked out fine. What else? What else? I love how many save rooms are not visited. Saving is slow. Depends on the right jumps with those walls. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, screwed that one up. Okay, so the first one can't be too far in, right? Yeah, that worked good. All right, cool. I like that. It's such a good emote. I'm so happy with that. What else? What else? Was there anything else? I can't double jump back up to here, can I? Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, there's nothing to grab onto. But I can light wall back over if I find light wall in the moat. If that's quicker than just running out and running back in. Oh, that's not bad, actually. That's really not bad. Alright, keep that in mind. Alright, cool. Cool. I think I'm feeling good about this. So I'm gonna do my usual stream break here, I think. And then when I come back, we'll do some community async seeds and see how far that gets me. So thanks for hanging out. I hope you're having a good time. We will be back momentarily with more Timespinner. In the meantime, have some other music. Am I posting the seed? I wasn't planning on it, but I could. Yes, I need to have already found a hairpin and find light wall in the moat, Batty. Because if I found... You know what? I guess if I found hairpin beforehand, I wouldn't be raising the moat at all. Like, I wouldn't be raising the drawbridge anyway. Now that I think about it. So, yeah. I don't know if I raise the drawbridge on light wall. If I'm there with light wall only, do I go... That's maybe worth trying. All right, I'll try that when I get back. Light wall only. I will try that. We'll see if that's a good idea or a bad idea. And then we'll start a new seed. Yeah, I guess I can post this seed. Why not? No reason not to. All right, back in a bit. Thanks for hanging out. If you are new to the stream and enjoying yourself, I would appreciate a follow. And we're gonna come back with more Timespinner in a bit. Alright, I have returned. You're gonna be away when I'm getting stuck into lingo? Oh no! My sympathies. Do you want me to do something else instead? Or, like, I know that time slot is kind of hard for you to make regardless. But since it is your gift, I'm willing to be flexible about when I play it. The backlog is very real. Alright, so whatever this seed was, let me post this seed real quick. And then we'll get back into doing time spinnery things. A6. Save the VOD promptly. Yeah, that is the plan. That is always the plan. It doesn't always work out that way, but that is always the plan. What was my time? 54... 38? 54, 38? 57? 50... I think it was 54, 38. Intermission still visible? Yes, that's correct. Because I'm on Discord posting things. This is a deliberate decision on my part. Also, the music is still going. I think it was 54, 38. $54.37 according to the VOD. Yeah. All right, thread posted. Let's pause the music and get back into Timespinner. Oh, I was gonna test single jump light wall in the moat real quick before we start another seed. Like, there's always this question of when I do or do not need to raise the drawbridge. Like, if I have double jump, I will just drop down here and do this, right? And then I'll grab it, the stuff, and then I don't need to raise the moat at all, raise the drawbridge at all. I can just run out that way, and that's way faster than going in and out, whatever. If I have double jump, if I have a light wall, though, I mean, there's this option, right? Yeah, that's probably quicker than going up and around. Okay. Hang on. Where is water mask? Right? Because this is what I am most likely going to be working with if I have light wall here. And then just jump. Okay, yeah. So I come down here with light wall and no hairpin. All right. Great. Which means, yeah, the opportunity for double jump light walling out of the moat with the drawbridge up is both double jump and light wall are in the moat. Which is like, you know, that's one in a million. That is going to be unlikely. All right, let's pull a seed. Here is a seed. Shall we play a seed? There is a chance. There is a chance. That is exactly what I am saying. All right. Who posted this one, actually? Let me go back to the Discord and scroll up all the way to wherever the last thing I posted in was. This was... God, when would this have been posted? Forever ago. 7 AE. This is one of Ducky's seeds on the 13th. 7 AE, 15E. Okay. Ducky's seeds are problems. So this is going to be a problem. Are y'all ready for problems? We love problems. All right, let's go. Crimson Plus is pretty good. Only Crimdal and Wef have played? Alright, so my time is going to be bad regardless. Whoops. Mashed too hard. Arm Cannon. Yo, we got spells? Which beacon is that? That is present access? Okay, cool. We'll go check that out. Yep. Gorb Plus is out there. Hit the rats! Key card. Okay, let's not die here, yeah? Good, didn't die. Varnda Grey Metropolis. This is not library. This is sewers. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to go back here so I can hit the save on the way out since I'm at 10 health. Warp shard. Cool. Didn't catch. Oh my god. Why? Lunaeus, please. Rising Tide should randomly remove that puddle. You're just so meaningless. Oh. Filled moat. Alright then. Didn't even get the jump, jeez. Died to barrels. I should have just turned around and left the room. Legitimately should have just turned around and left the room when I didn't get that jump. Still haven't figured out how to jump that. Like, I know there's good ways to do it. See, that's how that room is supposed to look. That went well. Alright, no funny business this time. We're just gonna get the jump correctly. Yep, no problem. Works every time. Colossal Blade minus. No, thank you. God. Also, we're going to use iron here. I like that better. Like that a lot better. Oh, that was because of Shadow Seal. Shadow Seal arrows. Damn it! Why didn't that kill? Radiant minus. Damn. No idea what that was in there. Just no idea at all. I haven't checked the map at all this game. Okay, can't get in there. That's fine. I have a warp shard. So we'll go through here and warp out. And in the meantime, we'll get some kills. A little bit of early experience. Thank you, Iron Orb. Ow. Okay, that was not deliberate. To the present. On 26 HP, this is a great idea. Icicle ring. Yep. I missed my damn it. I was gonna say I missed my timing, so we're not gonna do it fast. We're just going to do it. And that was also incorrect. Ah. So bad at this. There we go. That's what that timing is supposed to look like. Hey, look, it's a water mask. Okay. Well, now I can get into that basement loop. And I have the D. That's cool. Tag this warp because I'm warping out of the top. Alright, if I have Kobo, I guess we can look and see what's a different. Find out whether that's a mistake. Probably. Probably a mistake. Advisor robe worth buying? Literally no equipment. Alright, I'm actually going to save with this on, just in case the Ifrit fight is a hassle. Captain's Cap, good. Alright, I feel a lot better about trying Ifrit now. And I have Crimson Vortex, and I have Gun. Librarian Win Plus? Ah, nice. Wow, just the sun. Okay, cool. I can take one more hit. Fine. Yep. Actually, do I? Okay, I do over Captain's Cap. I went up here first. So I can't just warp out because there's stuff to do here. There was a high potion? Oh, there was a high potion. Hello? I already did this? Oh, I came in from the left side. Yes, so I could have just warped out. We're checking Moat. And then we're checking Basement Loop. And then we're going to do Serene. Aura Serpent is plus? That's cute. This is probably like a little bit slower than I want it to be. Like, I don't know that this is actually the direction that I want to go, the order in which I want to do this, but I guess it's the order in which it's happening. Big hammer. Alright, we're just killing everything in my way. Love killing things. Tailwind, cute. Elevator keycard is, in fact, a real item. Good thing I came here. Have I considered adding those things? I do for the official races. I don't for practice. But also they are in a readable font size, not 2. I think they're still like 8 or something. So significantly smaller than the actual font, but not unreadably small. I+! They like me today. Alright, well, now I can forget about spells since I have I+. No. Not without vertical. Not without better vertical than I have. Even with spells, no. Like, I have arm cannon, that's not quite enough. Arm cannon would do good work, but not at Cantorin. Reading chat and not looking at the screen, just walking right past the item. Thanks. I do like using Mew. Do I have fire? I don't have fire. Don't have much of anything. Let's go kill Azure Queen, though. Just dropped a Galaxy Earring? Alright. If you say so. God damn. It's so easy to just fall off that ledge, my god. I have B, so that helps here. No tablet still. I'd rather go this way than across the top where I have to burn the vines. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Smack. Oh, warp shards, nice. Yeah, that would be a nice advantage to get, just like a random equipment drop. It's always nice to see. Time-worn warp beacon. I didn't see where it attuned to. Too busy mashing. No A, no tablet. Skip this one. Grab the item. Come in again. It's interesting how the eyes in the spiders look like the eye orb. I know, right? What a coincidence. It's almost like they came from the same place or something like that. I don't have C. I sure have an elevator keycard, though. Really didn't need to jump up to here. Stan the eyeball, man. grab this. No Oculus. Light wall. Single jump light wall. Ladies and gentlemen, something is happening. Mobility for some definition of mobility. Do you have single jump light wall? I could go do bombardment. I could go do Ravenlord. Looking at you. Glaring at you, Rhoda. Or I would be if I didn't need to pay more attention to the screen. Oh, single jump Ravenlord is why this is... Single jump Lightwall Ravenlord is why this is a Ducky Seed? Oh no, I'm poisoned. Storm Eye Plus, huh? Still no fire. Potentially distressing. Desolation? Kind of on board with going to check Desolation. Do have Light Wall. Still no Oculus. I could be going to Maw, actually. Siren Cave cannot be drained as far as I know. 1, 2, 3 underwater checks in Siren Cave. Yeah, that sounds about right. Still haven't figured out what to do about that. Hey! Found fire. What's up, Wef? I feel like the asyncs are sometimes good practice and sometimes are not good practice. Uh-oh. Yeah, your async game is good. I think you got unlucky. Like, I don't remember all of the details of your matches, but you are a very good racer. So it's kind of wild to see that you're out of the tournament. Why am I running this? I could have warped. Oh well. I'm gonna go left side first, and then go right side. Oh boy, a brooch. Laser number 2. Lasers. Gas mask, eh? Is this also brooch? We've absolutely had this conversation before, and I am unhappy about it. Light wall. Why? Yes, as in to broach a conversation, the verb form, which is a different word. Alright, I did it. Now what? Now Maw. I guess now Skelly, and then Maw. A hospital hits. Do it. Do it. Bring chaos into your life, Wef. Oh, come on. That's supposed to work. Thank you. Ooh, guess what's flooded? I don't actually need this here. I know you can get it just in the water, but like... we're doing the save, I guess. I hate this. Still don't have Oculus. Yep. Absolutely. That's correct. Antidote. Lovely. Yeah, I mean, I think it was incredulous. However, oh, gear number 1. We did it our first time centerpiece. Mark May just did not want it to read as incredulous as it did. Really? Can't you just... Thank you. The difficulties. Alright, well that was irrelevant. Definitely not going back for that. And I haven't been to Siren's Cave yet, or Upper Banishment yet, so this is a good excuse to do the full loop. Fire Orb irrelevant, I already have Pyro Ring. Mysterious War Beacon, Ancient Pyramid Entrance. Currently on 1 of 5. I will not be visiting the Ancient Pyramid in the near future. I think I am aware. I just keep forgetting because it was not how I originally approached the word. Alright, let's kill whoever's at Maw, because they definitely deserve it. And I know it's not Ravenlord. Buddy. And the item is... Wheel? That looked like wheel. Cool. Oh god. Oops. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, no problems. Bombardment is minus. All of these guys are jerks. I think that's wheel. I have such a hard time figuring out what's... That's Royal Ring. Hold on, we need to grab that one. That one's relevant. Such a hard time scouting items there. Nice. Big hammer. You like big hammer. Alright, we're going up this way because I want to grab Bat Ledge and because I want to grab Waterfall. Wasn't sure that was gonna work. I was worried. Blood orb? Not an orb I use very frequently. I think I don't find it that often. Oh, that's cool! I got Royal Towers warp out of the Time Worn Beacon. That's nice of them. Oh my god, what a royal room. Jin Inferno. Yeah, you can stay on Shadow Seal, that's fine. What a room. Oh my god, really? That's that's the first time that's ever happened to me. Just run into every enemy. I don't even care anymore. Yup! Big find! Where do I go next? Ilana's? Cantorin? I did fire checks? I have the tablet? Man, alright. I unlocked fire checks. Oh no, I unlocked the captain's chests. I do have the tablet though. No V card yet. So this is 4 checks. One of which is Sash. Alright, I made a good choice here. And I have Kobo. Actually, let's go do that. I've already done that. I forgot I'd already done it. This is actually a really convenient Time Worn. It is very rare that the Time Worn Beacon is actually useful, and this was an actual useful Time Worn. Agreed, Brooch. Brooch. I feel weird saying it like that. I don't know why. Any cool equipment? Nope. Buying 1 Empress cake. You don't have to apologize. It's fine. You did nothing wrong. Bonk. should feel awkward until I get used to it. Like, as punishment, or... Empire Plus, neat. Sure. That's just such a funny statement. Nice. Chicken and wine. Galaxy earrings? Is it too late for galaxy earrings? I think it's never too late for galaxy earrings. Oh, I already have them. Never mind. Right, because I got a drop. Now what? Captain's chests. I don't know. Do I have A? My tracker's blocked. I do not have A. Alright, cool. I need to go fight Ravenlord, don't I? So much less fun to say it is chicken and wine. Oh, absolutely. My problem is I don't speak French. Oh, right. I got the spell. Wow. Alright, cool. Yeah, I've had the wheel for a bit. I didn't need the wheel for that fight. Where am I going? Sure. I apparently have 3 lasers. Did you know that I had 3 lasers? I was unaware that I had 3 lasers, but apparently I have 3 lasers. Oops. Alright, that was actually a really clean Gyre. Here 2 in the Gyre. What a seed! What a seed. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Thank you. Gun. There's the gun. That was your last location? Yeah, that sounds real. This is a long seed already. Big hammer. All right. You're gonna be like that. Eternal brooch. Right, I can't actually do that, can I? Wow, okay, great. Maybe I'll just take this save. Maybe, you know what? I'll just hit the save real quick. God, please. Damn it! I knew it was going to be flooded. Hey, look, it's a key card. Oh, no. And C. All right. Getting all of the key cards here. All right, I'm going to remember to do this the way I want to do it, which is not by going up. By going not up. To Zarian? Not if I have a choice about it. But I might not have a choice about it. Literally might not be able to make a decision involving not going to Zarian. Yeah, okay. Science is better than royalty. No Oculus. Buckle hat. Love it. I wouldn't say want, Zed. 4 of 5. But in a, like, lesser of two evils approach? Yeah, actually. I can hammer some spiders. I cannot hammer some spiders. Can't do anything to these spiders. Just be Jin Infernoing these spiders, probably. Man, Flooded Lab really is the worst, though. We can just, yeah, there we go. Wow, rude. What you got for me? Nice, easy Ravenlord. My favorite. They did swap places. It's a work exchange program. I mean, I guess we go to Zarian after this. I certainly don't go to the towers. start with Soul Scanner. That's actually not a bad idea. Ah, whiff. I could be time stopping here. That would be smart, wouldn't it? V key card, okay. I already had plasma ring, so that's fine. I haven't been to the pyramid yet. I should go to the pyramid after this. Plasma neutral? Fine. Oh boy, flooding! My favorite. Oh my god. Jerk eels. Freshwater eel, huh? Is this freshwater? Or is that what we're calling this water? I don't know that I would call this water fresh. Oops. Always forget the layout of the pyramid. Bonk. I love that that works, that you can just run out. Not going down there. Always tag the warp. Learned my lesson. Fortunately, this time I have learned my lesson by allowing other people to make mistakes for me instead of making my own mistakes, which is the best way to learn lessons. I highly recommend it. Is it Dad's Towers now? I hate it. We're going up first. Nice. That jump worked. All the way up. I believe that is true, Zed. I, for a variety of reasons, including you leveled me up earlier that week. Potion. Yeah, whatever. Hurt me. I don't care. I don't know where to go anymore. Courtyard. Elevator towers. I have C. Great. I love it. I hate listening to yourself. I think I am the only person, maybe in the world, that doesn't have that problem. Because that seems like a universal complaint. And I am completely on board with listening to myself speak. Maybe just through exposure, but... Right, yes, of course, at Varnagroth. Nope, doesn't matter. Is it quicker to... It's probably quicker to warp, but whatever, here we go. Still no Oculus, which is a pain. Double jump. Nice. A little late to the party, but thanks anyway. I completely missed the A card check over here, which I should have done. So let's go back and do that A card check. I don't know where I'm going. V-Room, Zarian. Great. Love both of those things. Absolutely long seed. Oculus, no! Alright, let's not get neurotoxin so I can just run straight into the fight. Great. Wow, Vanilla Zarian, huh? Dead Zarian. Into the present. Regret. Flooded regret. Great. Great. I love this. I love this. I love everything about this. Wet regret. You happy? What a seed. Never, Mark Magus. Never. You can't do that to me. Surprisingly, nope. I deliberately, when I warped out of here, waited until after I had opened the door. So I'd never been in this save room, but I have opened this door. What is the good news, Jackets? Finished the Terraria cards? Congratulations. Check Emperors after this. Good luck with my match. Thank you. Appreciate it. Certainly not having good luck with this particular async. Stuff is all over, and I hate it. Two checks over here. And then same two checks in the past. It sucks. Should I be save scumming out of that? I probably should, huh? Where to now? Same thing in Oculus. I haven't checked Bombardiers yet. Haven't checked Bombardiers yet. Dangerous. Oh no? Out of warp shards? Well, Wef was complaining about last locationing a thing. I am also last locationing a thing. So there you go, Wef. Doesn't get any better, even if you route it differently. Everything is still a problem. Oh, hell yeah. Extremely flooded caves of banishment. I hate it here. Oculus hiding all the traps. True. God, they're after me. Same thing in Zarian Caves. How many more checks are there? God, they're all flooded. Every single one of them. Love it when that works. That is so smooth. That feels so good. Big jump, small jump. Big jump, small jump, small jump. What is even left? Nothing there. Elevator. Oh, and breakable walls in the Oculus. Oh my god. In the lab, rather. God. Lab breakable walls. Where was Oculus this seed? Someplace terrible. Was it in Dad's Towers? Oh, not there. Where? Ah. Here. To the lab. Speaking of literally last location. Terrible. Absolutely terrible, this Oculus business. My God. This is flooded too, isn't it? Everything is flooded in this goddamn seed. Oh, yeah, I don't know who voted yes. It sure wasn't me. Like, playing with it was interesting. I'd literally never turned the flag on before. But it worked about as poorly as I expected. I am not happy playing with it, and I would not play with it again, given the choice. 109.29. Jesus. Oh boy, what a seed. At least Ducky's not rolling seeds for the tournament. Thank heavens. One 09.29. Jeez. A Crimdall with the 50 minutes. Wef with the 53. Oh, God. These seeds where you just have to go literally everywhere are the ones that I'm the worst at. There is a certain amount more hype in like, okay, now there's more places to check. Is this check the place? Because you get more of the hunt at the end of the seed, right? That happens more often with Oculus Ring. And the question is that a good thing? And to what degree is that a good thing? I mean, I don't think it is a point of contention, Tom Berry, to say that you have better execution than I do, right? If it's just a straight, like if it was a spoiler race and we both knew exactly where we had to go to get all of the items, I think you would win that. I think you would win that 9 out of 10 times, if not 100% of the time. And maybe I am underestimating myself, but I think you just have more practice doing a lot of the things and a lot of the traversal. So, if it is a go everywhere seed, I think that favors you. I don't think that is a particularly spicy take. This was a long one. This was rough. All right, we got time to do more. Let's do another one. Let's wash the taste of that one out of my mouth with another community async seed that I'm sure will go so much better. This one has 13 messages in the thread, which is fascinating. I don't know what that means, if that means anything in particular. But a lot of people were doing this seed. Maybe because it's not a Ducky seed. Do I think a spoiler race would have an unambiguously best route most of the time? Yes. I don't necessarily know that anybody would arrive at that unambiguously best route in the time they had. Like, the way that Link to the Past does spoiler races is you have 15 minutes to look over the spoiler, and then you just go straight into the game. So, in 15 minutes... Timespinner's kind of small. I think even in 10 minutes, people would figure out a good route. I don't know if they would figure out an optimal route immediately. Definitely depends on where things are located. But I didn't need to continue. But yeah, I think most of the time people will figure out either a best route or a close to best route. Because... all in all, this game is relatively linear. Like, it's not... There's some amount of, like, with Unchained Keys, you know, flitting from place to place. But most of the time, I think people will tend to route things the same way if they know exactly where they need to go. And I think that would be... I think that would be interesting to try. I think it would be a less interesting race than the regular randomizer race. All right, new seed. Also that is also true, Cryptomancer. But I think the ways in which you can route when you know exactly where you need to go are small enough, contained enough. Like, the possible choices of paths just aren't that high. Interested to know how often anybody routes anything interesting. Well, power is absolutely an issue here, right? Like, I would 100% go out of my way to grab a plus orb I was interested in, right? Like, even if it's not on the essential chain, I need to make sure that I'm powerful enough that I can fight the final two bosses. And that is absolutely like a scale of how powerful you are, as opposed to you strictly can or you strictly can't, like in some other games. So how much would I route in? That's a good question. I think I would be looking at a couple of different things to see where they are and what's close. So, like, I would be looking at Eternal Coat, Empress Coat, or Empress Robe, Princess Dress, and Lab Coat, and seeing where they are and if any of those are close on the route. I would be looking at Eternal Crown, Empire Crown, Valetian Crown, and Captain's Cap, and Lab Glasses. Maybe not Valetian Crown, but the other four, yeah. And if any of those are close on the route, I would be looking to see if there exists an early bangle or an early earrings. And I would be definitely looking to see where plus orbs exist. And what spells are plus and where those are on the route. And, you know, maybe I don't always go for my favorite, right? Like, if Eye Orb is plus, do I always go for it? Depends on where it is. But absolutely I am routing for power concerns, not just for progression concerns. In that scenario. Although, also, if I know what the boss randomization is, that helps a lot. Right? Like, at that point, you can be like, oh, okay, I don't actually need to go out of my way to get Hammer Plus, because none of the bosses care about Blunt. Or, you know, I know that my final two bosses are Golden Idol and Zarian, so I will go out of my way to pick up Colossal Hammer, whereas most of the time I wouldn't, for example. Like, I don't know, now that I'm thinking about it, it actually seems even more interesting. Would I look for a weapon of an appropriate damage type for the most difficult bosses? Maybe. I think it's tough to say. I think it depends on what the boss is. Some bosses I care more about, some bosses I don't care more about. Yeah, I think it would be interesting to try it and see. I think that would be fun. I think there's a lot of room for more competitive Timespinner in the in the year than just the SGL tourney. So I would absolutely be down to participate in some other Timespinner Randomizer tournament, league, funsies, multi-world stuff. Like, I would really like to participate in more stuff. It's just a matter of who's going to organize it, I guess. Do you know what the other game is going to be, Tomberry James? Like, I heard people talking about 2v2s. That's not just Timespinner and Timespinner, is it? Like, or... Because if it's going to be like AP Multi-Worlds, you could do it with another game, like Timespinner and, I don't know, Factorio, Timespinner and Final Fantasy 1, Timespinner and Jets of Time. And those could potentially be interesting too. But I don't know any details about that, just that some people were planning on putting one together. And I'd be into it. Definitely would play. I want more Timespinner in my life. I believe Jets is beta. There is an AP world. But I don't think it's official. And I don't know at what point it becomes official. It's added in the same way that FF1 is added in. So the randomization of it is a little... You know, they're doing the, like, we provide the ROM and then AP fits its stuff into the ROM after it's already been generated. Think it's just Timespinner? Yeah, length would potentially be an issue. Like it's I think some of this would be interesting to try out and see like what games fit well together, what games don't. So just 2v2 with 2 Timespinner seeds? That's interesting. That'd be really interesting. That'd be cool though. I would still play it. I think it would be cooler if it was like an actual multi-world. Well, I mean, I presumably they do 2 multi-world seeds next to each other, but Wef's first message in Discord. Yeah, I guess that was coming off of the FF1 Factorio multi-world races, which I thought was really, really cool. I still think that would be cool to do a 2v2 AP race. So I hope that is what he was planning. But I don't know. We'll see. Oh, first message about this 2v2 race. Who's planning it? If I thought Wef was planning it, but maybe not. Like, presumably if Wef is planning it, then he'd know what's going, right? He'd know what is being planned. But maybe he just hasn't been talking about it, and that was just like the start of planning it. Search result from last October or so. Okay. Okay. Oh. Well, okay. So the takeaway from all this, I think, is that there is a lot of room for more competitive or semi-competitive Timespinner that currently is not being taken up. So get to planning. You, person who is listening to this, plan the Timespinner tournament you want to see in the world. Because I don't think I will, but you definitely should. All right, let's do this seed. Let's see what this seed looks like. Maybe this seed is better than the last seed. Wind minus. Not sure if better. Oops. Colossal Hammer neutral. I might be able to get some damage with this, actually. Shield ring. I'd probably equip that. Time worn to upper banishment. Okay. Yeah, that would whiff, wouldn't it? Aura blast. Crunch. What are we looking at here? That's drained. That's drained. All right, whatever. Siren Candles. Upper banishment. Yes, 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 yes. Upper banishment. That is, in fact, what that warp is. I don't like my odds for Serene right now. I don't have any vertical, and my combat capability is the pits. Supposed to grab. Lunaeus, why don't you do the thing? Hello, Gear 1. What are we doing with that, do you think? Crunch. Hello, flooded moat. Okay. Man. Oh boy. Dangerous. Really? Wow. God. So weak. Oh, okay. Changed my mind regarding weakness. I do need to not die here, though. That is pretty relevant to my interests. I don't like my odds. I don't even need to break this! Ah! Should have just ignored it. No, I'm good. Okay. Oh, that's so cursed. That's unfortunate. Saves come here? I guess saves come here. I don't need to be killing enemies because I am planning on saves coming out. I didn't find a warp shard, did I? Man, I wish my tracker had a warp shard count on it. That would be very cool. Yeah, no, we're not keeping those. To Serene! With no vertical. Varney? Give 5 Varney. I'm gonna take a save first. Like, the amount of damage I'm dealing with these hits, I could fight this. Not enough. All right, good thing I saved. Wow, I underestimated the power there. All right, cool. We're not going back into there. can handle the dog, though. No fire source yet. Ugh. Doesn't get any better, does it? There we go. Again! Every time. Double jump good. Still no fire. But we can go into the Maw Caves and not feel bad about the options there. Alright, Maw Caves it is. We'll go after fire checks later. Yeah, vanilla double jump. How much do I care about getting poisoned, actually? A little bit. How much do I care about taking damage, actually? Maybe not that much. I think I'm just going across. Pick up all the items. Fire! Empire not plus. One of these days I'll remember how this room works. On my first time through and not on the backtrack. Fortunately, my defense is pretty high. Okay, that's a good wheel. Other way, there's still checks over here. And also a captain's uniform off of those slimes if I really want it. Not fighting the Maw here. What I am doing is breaking this and then warping. Since we... Oh, no, I'm not warping. I don't have warps. I can warp using this, so I will. Really awkward checks there. I'll go back. I want to go back when I have thing. Mask. Water mask. In the meantime, let's go get some warp shards. Because this sucks. Pretty sure I have a royal item. Like, this is one of those seeds that got shared solely because it has Plasma Plus in the beginning, I think. Gonna go get the courtyard and then we're back out. Because we don't have infinite vertical. Yes, it does. Oh, I have lab glasses. What am I doing? When did I find those? Wait, I have Captain... Jesus Christ, I have everything. I have fire. Literally just bought it. Yeah, okay. Still no Oculus. Who is this? Oh, it's Varnagroth again. Yeah, no. That went poorly last time. Not yet ready to re-challenge. I do not yet have present access. I do need to burn these vines, though. I appreciate getting this warp for free. This is another one that's like, you can effectively route this in. Like, you can use this in your routing, rather. I think I got both of the available checks here. But I didn't get... The fact that I don't have Water Mask is awkward here. Didn't get that. What's left, Ilana's? How does this work? You go here? Wow, that actually... I'm surprised that worked. Yeah, I'm nowhere near as... this is the first time I've actually pulled that off successfully. It's part of the, like, the actual speedrun route, though. Oh, this is not good. No! Can't get up there. Mushrooms! I don't know, man. Chaos Blades are neutral. Sad story. Bombardiers? Bombardiers because I have time stop. And then Golden Idol. Jin minus? Gross. I guess we'll do a boss fight here. Not happy about it, but I'll do it. Running low on options. And I'd rather not go back to Varnagroth. Such an awkward fight. Perfect. And I have D and elevator card, so there's a lot to go do. I neutral! It's like they're taunting me. Nope, no tablet. Crimson Vortex. I don't know how to feel about that. Not good, I think, is how I feel about that. Royal Ring, not bad. I don't know if it's something I equip, but it's not bad. No B card, alas. So we've got to do elevator towers left to right. Alright, see you around, Garrett. Thanks for dropping by. We've got to do it left to right, but I still have the key card. Oh, a water mask, you say? It's convenient. Oh, I need C or B. Empress Orb. Do I have Eternal? I do have Eternal. Okay. Alright, well. Now I can go underwater. So let's check out Siren's Cave. With like my third dip here. Triple dip. But at least this is the last one. There's that C card. Alright, that's relevant. B card would be better, but C card is useful. Neutral. You know what? Actually, I will go get the max aura up on account of plasma. Gotta do eels and waterfall, then I'll go back to the elevator towers. Oh. And also flooded moat. I'd forgotten. So easy to forget about this one. Nothing. Can never make that jump, and I feel like I ought to be able to. I should stop trying. Should learn. Fuck that helicopter in particular. Elevator. Ooh, okay. Still no pyramid access for my 4 of 5 time spinner pieces. I really should go back and fight Varnagroth at some point. No B or A. Check the rest of this, though. Frozen minus. Do I have any good spells? I have no idea if I have any good spells. As usual, I don't remember any spells that I have picked up. I'm gonna go fight Varndagroth? I'm gonna go grab the warp down here. Okay, sure. We're gonna grab the warp first and then warp out of A afterwards. Plasma actually makes us a lot less suffering. It's not nearly as bad as it could be. I guess we could go left here. I haven't been to Desolation yet. Whole lot of possibilities. Let's go to Desolation. That seems more reasonable than messing around with Varndagroth again. So we still need a laser key. I still need B and another laser, or the mysterious warp beacon. That is none of those things. Two, three, four, five, six. I need pyramid access. So that needs either the beacon or laser key number 3, and you know what I should be doing is I should be grabbing this as I go through here, because I need exactly one thing, probably. No, I come around the other side anyway. Yeah, I need Mysterious Warp Beacon, or I need the 3rd laser key and the B card. And I have A, so it could be in the Zarian's Cave. Oh boy. I can't get anything else here. Yep, all of the Timespinner pieces and still not in go mode. Pretty incredible, actually. I did say I was going through here. And this sucks. What? Why? I want the save. Regardless of whether this is faster or slower, I want the save. That's gonna hurt. That's fine. Well, I'm doing a great job with these enemies. Just a bang-up job. Oh, that still ain't it. You know what's going to happen is I am going to not fight Zarian here. And Zarian is going to have the Oculus Ring, and I'm going to last location it. Because that is a good time. Everybody loves that outcome. Oh my god. Speaking of I want the save. No Kobo yet. Forbidden Tome. More minus, huh? More minus for everybody. There's V. That's a good place for it. There's a Sash. That's a great place for that. God. No B card yet either. Alright, I believe in Sash. I believe Sash will take me where I want to go. I could have come in here with Time Stop forever ago. But now that I have Sash, it's a lot more palatable. Well, look at me with my bird statue immune to chaos. Hoo-hoo. Nope. Nope. Still ain't it. stop. Oh, I ran right by him. I guess we'll buy here. I have a gas mask. We could go kill them all. I think pretty much all that's left on my checks is boss fights. There we go. That's what that's supposed to look like. I did it. I love that little I did it cutscene. Good job, Lunaeus. You did it. We all need some validation sometimes. Nope. God, was it Varney at Cantorin the whole time? Was this like a 25-minute seed and I just got scared off? Nope. Who's left? Serene. Yeah, okay. Ah, I see. I should have trusted Sash a little harder. Haven't I been up here? How have I not been up here? There it is. Woof, woof. I'm so happy that you have an emote for that. That's very cool, Waffle. Oh, the far one? Rude. At least I have Sash. So what's Plasma good at killing here? Almost. Oh yeah, I can't even reach that. Sure. Whatever. Oh, flooded, are we? All right. How flooded are we? Oh, all of the flooded. All right. Let's go Plasma. Carry me. Soul Scanner costing me seconds. That's one. Oh my god. Whew. That's still fatal range. $44.35. Not terrible. Not miserable. Reasonable. A little bit of a final piece hunt, looking for not the gear this time, but the mysterious warp beacon. Just looking for pyramid access at the end. That's kind of funny. I'll take it. Well, that sure was a seed. Not a bad one. Always nice to start with Plasma Plus. And then it was just kind of a seed. Just regular, you know, one of them normal seeds. Not a jet seed, not a hell seed, just a seed in which you run around at last location, the mysterious warp beacon. You know, one of those seeds. Good times. Good times. What'd I say my time was? I don't even remember anymore. I definitely didn't hit the button. 44 something? 44 something, I think. Alright, I guess I won't write my time down. Listed as 44XX, and I might go back and look it up. Alright. Very cool. Very cool. I think that's going to be it for me for tonight, though.